House, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Zach Taylor. Zach is it the new general manager?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been general manager?
About a week.
About a week?
Yes, sir. It's been a big change.
This here is called the Virgin Interview.
I'm telling you, man.
General Manager, Taylor Power Systems and Taylor Metal Fabrication. Wow, that's a big task.
Yes, sir, it is.
Tell me how you got there.
It's been a long road. I've been involved with the company since I was about 16 years old, kind of learning my way, going in different departments of the company. So it's a lot of details. I have to be a little summarized because we'd be here all day if I
got
told you.
For folks who don't know this, and I tried to mention it earlier, based in Clinton, you guys manufacture commercial industrial generators that are made by Mississippians, and they're made by hand.
Yes, sir.
And all the technology's there, and I'm sure through your period of 16 years now, you've seen the increase in technology.
Absolutely. We're still very heavily assemblers. We don't have many robotics and stuff yet, but we are looking at going that route very soon.
These are not the type generators that you have this, the little bitty bread box type thing. We're talking the big stuff, aren't we?
Big stuff and small stuff. Yes,
sir.
You
do some small stuff.
We
too?
do a lot of commercial and industrial stuff. Yes, sir. We do.
But I'm talking as far as residential. You do those too.
Yes, sir.
Are those retail stores have those or?
We don't really have retail stores.
So you can buy them directly?
We do. We buy directly from Taylor Power Systems.
You design all of these?
We do not. We're actually a third-party dealer for a company called Briggs & Stratton.
Oh, okay. But
yes,
as
sir.
far as the commercial units?
The commercial units, yes. We manufacture them all in-house, yes, sir.
Perez, you have a question, sir?
No, just Briggs & Stratton. It just made me hot.
You run on gas. Taylor Power designs, engineers, manufactures, and services generators for oil and gas. You guys have generators at some of the big industrial plants, commercial business, healthcare, telecommunications, municipal, rental, transportation, agriculture.
We have one behind the Statue of Liberty. We have one behind the Detroit Lions Stadium.
You go international too, or just
international? Yes, sir. We are. We do have a few generators internationally in the Virgin Islands, and I'm not sure where else. We're trying to expand our international network right now. We just came out with another division called Taylor International. So we haven't got quite there yet as where we want to be, but we're on the way.
So you're continuing the family legacy, basically.
Yes, sir. Fourth generation.
Who started it?
My great-grandfather, William Alexander Taylor.
In Clinton, or?
He started in Louisville, Mississippi. So it's an interesting story. The first product he came out with was something called the Logger's Dream. And it was a truck with a cable crane / mechanism on the back. And it would actually go out in the woods, and when people were logging, they'd cut down the trees. They'd hook up to the logs, pull them outside, drag them out, and then actually pick them up and load them. And
so this was we're talking about a winch, basically.
1927, so you could imagine how big of a deal that was back in the day, because before, people were using tractors.
Two living beings were happy about that. It was the logger and the mule.
Exactly.
Goodness gracious.
So that kind of evolved into the material handling products that Taylor Machine Works known for today. So fast forward 94 years. Now you have the Taylor Group of companies, which has 6 different divisions. Yeah. And it's all led by third and fourth generation Taylor family member leadership.
I'm sure when everybody looks at it and see it, it's passed on to you, they look at you and say, you got to keep what we have and you got to grow what we got.
Yes, sir.
How do you do that?
It's you have to always stay on your toes, and you have to also not have all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is key in this industry, and diversification is how you stay ahead of the curve in this fast-paced world. So that's what we try to do. The customer always comes first. That's our motto as the Taylor Group of companies. Yeah. We always keep the customer first, and always.
Tell me about this the Taylor metal fabrication, because that's a new area for you.
Yes, sir. So Taylor Metal Fabrication, it's located in Richland, Mississippi. Yeah. This started out as a fabrication facility only doing internal business with our internal company. So the fuel and hydraulic tanks for Taylor Machine Works, our enclosures for our generators, our skid bases. And as you know, any fabrication facility, it's a big expense to keep that operation running. So we decided to start looking for external work, and it's picked up. We've hit the ground running. We got about 5 different accounts right now in the past 3 months. So We have brake presses there. We have a laser there, a fiber optic laser, 3 brake presses, welding stations, a 7-stage paint line. So very, very big operation. Have a lot of capabilities there.
Big company, or let's just say a hospital, called you and said, "Zach, we need something to power." You don't just go buy it; you build it.
So first, we're going to talk to the electrical contractor, spec it out, find out exactly what the application needs, and then we have very, very experienced sales guys that actually go through the whole quoting process and build it custom virtually, the bill of materials, and get the pricing and all that. But every one of the generators we sell to these different applications are custom.
Are they in line? In other words, there's a certain height power you can use. You have to put several in line to power that. Or is just one generator could do a hospital?
It just depends. We do have some that have one generator could power a whole hospital, 1,000 to 2,000 kW.
What's the cost on the most expensive one you've done?
They can range from 300,000 to 800,000. It
Is
just
that
depends.
right?
Yes, sir.
How much power would the 800,000 put out? You could light up a city, couldn't you?
2,000 kW.
No kidding.
We're actually installing a 2,000 kW, that's going to be the tallest building ever constructed in Austin, Texas, in the next year. So we're looking
from right here in Mississippi by Mississippi people.
From right here.
Congratulations to that.
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
even going to ask you what that's going to cost them. We just want to make sure the margins are good enough to
Exactly.
for the Mississippi people to take home. New products include the Streamline series and the TR1000. What is that?
So the TR1000 is actually, that stands for Taylor Rental 1000 kW. So this is actually a 1000 kW generator that's mounted on a semi-truck trailer. So this is a unit that you
Take it
could
anywhere.
roll up to a hospital, hook it up, and power it for however many days you
Have
need.
competitors to that, or is that a proprietary type thing?
We do have competitors with that.
So you're getting into the business to compete.
Yes, sir.
Well, when you look at new innovations, and I know I'm sure you got a team there. It changes every single day, doesn't it?
It does, especially with the battery technology coming into place right now, and the big push for clean energy. That's becoming a real big challenge for us. We're looking at developing, we're researching and developing several different battery powered storage type products right now. But it's a new market, man, and the infrastructure is not there yet, and it's very expensive. So that's why we're kind of slowing our roll there, just to make sure we have all of our I's dotted and our T's crossed.
Virgin guest here today is General Manager Zach Taylor, who just took over for Taylor Power Systems. But I want to ask you, how many people do you have working there?
At our facility in Clinton, we have about 120.
About 120.
Yes, sir.
Now, some of those people, if you get a call from somebody overseas or somebody here out of the state, and they've got a problem, you send them there, you do the servicing, or how's that work?
Yes, sir. So we have a service footprint that starts in Texas, wraps around the coast all the way up to Virginia.
That are on scene for the most part.
These are all brick and mortar locations, outfitted with Taylor Power parts and service representatives, product support specialists, and generator technicians. And the generator technicians will go out on site. They perform any kind of product maintenance or repair work for our generators and other makes and models as well.
Let me delve into this before we let you go here. What's it look like as far as your workforce availability? Do you need people? What kind of people do you need quickly?
Drastically. We're looking for more fabricators and assemblers. We're looking for more electricians. It's a wide variety of different kind of employees we're needing.
You could start there and retire there.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Tell us, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website. We have a whole job list on one tab of our website, so it's all out there.
Man, incredible. And we are better off knowing about this, too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Zach, congratulations.